After working hard your whole life, or even before that, you deserve to have a great time. For this list, we're looking at countries that are safe, fun, have nice weather, and aren't too expensive, which makes them perfect places to retire. So let's start the video. 10. Spain. Wine, lovely weather, beautiful scenery, impressive building, and tasty food. What more could a person who just quit want? Spain is generally thought to be a safe place to live, and while it's not as cheap as some of the other places we'll be talking about today, it is still one of the least expensive countries in Western Europe. Your grocery bill will go down a lot because of all the great local food, and if you choose to live outside of one of the big cities like Madrid or Barcelona, your dollar will go even further. Plus, the country is so diverse that we expect you'll be traveling a lot within its borders. 9. Malta. This small island country in southern Europe is only 122 square miles in size, but it has a lot of personality and charm in that small space. The Republic of Malta is made up of 3 main islands: Gozo Camino, Malta, and Comino. Malta is the largest and home to the capital city, Valletta, which is a famous tourist spot all year. Malta has about 3,000 hours of sunlight a year, and even in the winter, the temperature stays in the 60s and drops to the mid-50s Fahrenheit. And unlike when you're on vacation, when you live there, you won't have to pay vacation prices to rent an apartment, buy groceries, or take the bus. It all costs a lot less than what you'd pay in the US or mainland Europe. 8. Ecuador. When you're getting close to retirement and start to think about what's most important to you, climate quickly at the top of the list. However, not every expat has the same idea of what perfect weather means. Some people like it beachy and hot. Some people want warmer weather all year, which is the main reason people want to move to Ecuador. It's a place that gives you choices. The coast is always warm, while the Andes are much cooler. This makes them a great choice for people who get too hot easily because the weather changes so much. Some people say that Ecuador has some of the best weather in the world. It's also a country with a lot of history and culture, and a couple can enjoy all of that for less than $2,000 a month. 7. Portugal. This European country has long been second best to Spain when it comes to travelers and retirees looking to settle down abroad. So how and why did Portugal pull off such a surprise? There isn't nearly as much over-tourism in Portugal as there is in Spain, so the people there are still much friendlier, even in the big cities. Also, Portugal is one of the cheapest countries in Europe, not just Western Europe. Add to that the nice weather, the beautiful architecture of cities like Porto and Lisbon, and some of the best wine in the world, and it sounds like a dream come true. The thing is, Portugal is also the 3rd safest country in the world, so it's a great place for retirees who like to stay active. 6. Colombia. If you picture a green retirement in a slow-paced day, then Colombia is a great choice. Like Ecuador, the country's wildlife means that there are a lot of different climates, so you should be able to find one that suits your needs. Regardless of where you live, the cost of living is very low. If you're not sure if you want to settle down in Colombia, take a trip there and see for yourself. Retirees who already live there mostly agree that they felt safe and welcome, especially in smaller cities and towns. Depending on your lifestyle, where you live, and your health, you and your partner can live pretty comfortably for as little as $1,100 per month. 5. Malaysia. If you want to get the most for your money without giving up too much in terms of quality of life and comfort, you won't find a better place to live than Malaysia. Southeast Asia, excluding Singapore, is very cheap, which is why backpackers can travel there so extensively. Vietnam is also a good choice for retirees. However, Malaysia offers arguably the best balance. And because the country values the economic boost that expat residents bring, it has made it relatively easy to obtain a residence visa. Generally speaking, a couple can get by on as little as $1,000 a month, and that's even when living a pretty luxurious lifestyle and enjoying Western foods. Between the busy cities and its untouched wilderness, you'll never get bored. 4. Costa Rica. With its tropical climate and friendly people, Costa Rica is a great place for expats to live. The government is also very progressive, putting a lot of emphasis on education, affordable health care, and LGBTQ plus rights. Real estate is also very cheap, so if you're thinking about moving there, you might want to buy a home instead of renting. One phrase you'll hear a lot in Costa Rica is pura vida, which means pure life. If you decide to retire here, you'll find a richer, more mindful way to live that reconnects you with nature. And don't forget to see the amazing wildlife you'll see while exploring this breathtaking country. 3. Czech Republic. It may not be as cheap as some of the other places on our list, but this country in Central Europe is a safe choice for people who don't want to deal with the culture shock that might come with moving to Latin America or Southeast Asia. It's the second highest ranked country on our list today and the 11th best in the world. Many people want to retire in the Czech Republic. The capital city, Prague, is absolutely stunning, and I've been there. The healthcare system there is thought to be among the best in the world, and you can get top-notch care for a very low monthly fee. If you love history, culture, and beautiful scenery, this country is a great choice, and at less than $2,000 per month, this retirement package is a steal. 2. Mexico. America's southern neighbor is a great place to live if you want to settle down in a big country with a lot of different landscapes, climates, and regional cultures. If you want to spend the rest of your life sipping tropical drinks and soaking up the sun on the Republic by the ocean, that's possible. But if you want a more active and exciting retirement, it's also a great choice. People used to think Mexico City was dangerous, but now it's one of the most popular tourist spots in the world. This means that retirees who want to be a part of a real city culture will find a lot to like about it. With good healthcare, a low cost of living, and a lot of history and culture to explore, Mexico is a great place to retire. 1. Panama. Central American country has been a popular retirement spot for many years, and it still is. Its beautiful weather, sunny beaches, modern infrastructure, rich local culture, and large English-speaking population make it a great place to kick back, relax, and enjoy the fruits of your labor. There are many good things about Panama. If you make money outside of Panama, you don't have to pay income tax on it. Also, the cost of living is much lower than in the United States without lowering the quality of life. Panama knows that it attracts retirees from around the world and that this is good for its economy. That's why it sometimes offers a retirement visa that gives new expats a lot of benefits and tax breaks that help their money go even further. Thanks for joining me on this journey through the best countries to retire in. Did your dream destination make the list? Let me know in the comments below. Don't forget to give this video a thumbs up if you found it helpful and subscribe for more insights into life-changing decisions and global trends.